All right, everybody, welcome back to another deep dive with me.
All right, thanks for having me.
Of course. So today we're going to be looking at something a little bit different, and I'm pretty excited about it, actually.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about potential side hustles for a killer whale.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know it's pretty out there. But that's what we do here, right? We
Yeah.
dive into these ideas that you maybe haven't thought about before and try to see where it leads us. So
Interesting.
we're going to have fun with this one.
Yeah.
So one thing is that we don't have a ton of source material on this.
Uh-huh.
So it's going to be a lot of brainstorming and having fun with the ideas.
Right.
But I think that's what makes it fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, let's jump right in.
Okay.
So one of the first things that kind of came to mind was
Yeah.
the idea of underwater tourism.
Okay.
And, you know, we already know people pay good money to see these creatures in the wild. But what if we took it a step further and had a killer whale be like a specialized tour guide,
Interesting.
right?
Yeah.
Leading small groups of divers
Oh, wow.
through specific areas.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I mean, it's a pretty thought-provoking idea, I think.
Right.
I mean, could you imagine, like, a killer whale leading you through a kelp forest
Yeah.
and, like, using its echolocation to, like,
Oh, yeah.
show you where, like, an octopus den is or
That would be incredible.
or some other thing that you just couldn't see?
Yeah. And you wouldn't even have to worry about getting lost
Exactly.
because the killer whale knows exactly where to go.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. It would be really cool.
So, like, what if you could also have it do, so instead of tourism, like something more practical,
Okay.
like with its echolocation, what about like search and rescue?
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, they can cover so much more ground,
exactly.
or I guess ocean in this case,
Ocean.
than any human team ever could.
Way faster.
And their echolocation can like cut through murky water,
Yeah.
you know, where visibility is limited.
Exactly. They could find anything.
Yeah, they could find like missing objects or shipwrecks or...
People lost at sea.
That's a really good point.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's amazing.
It'd be like a game changer for marine safety.
Yeah, totally. But, you know, it does make you think about like the ethical implications of all this.
Right.
Like, are we pushing the boundaries if we start, like, employing a killer whale?
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, if we were to do anything like this, the top priority would have to be
Right.
the whale's well-being.
Of course.
And like, you know, their agency too.
Yeah, they have to be on board with it.
Exactly. And like you said, there would have to be strict guidelines.
Yeah.
And we'd have to figure out how to train them in a way that respects their natural behavior
Yeah,
and make sure we were monitoring them
for sure.
so they weren't getting overworked or anything.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not like we can just...
Throw them a paycheck and be like, all right, go do this. You know, it would require a whole new level of
Yeah.
understanding.
Understanding and respect for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, I have one more for you.
Okay.
This one's a little bit unconventional.
All right.
But what about a killer whale working with marine researchers?
Oh, that's interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
So like,
Like collecting data.
yeah, or monitoring underwater environments,
Right.
or even assisting with like,
Like tagging?
yeah, tagging and tracking other marine life.
That's really cool.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They could get information that we could never get
Absolutely.
on our own.
Like, imagine the insights they could give us
Yeah.
into deep sea ecosystems.
Right, or migration patterns.
Yeah.
We could learn so much.
It would be revolutionary.
Totally. It would revolutionize how we understand the oceans.
Yeah. And of course, this would all depend on building trust
Right.
with the killer whales
For sure.
and, you know, making sure it was mutually beneficial. Right. But it's just so cool to think about,
Yeah.
like, the potential for us to collaborate
Yeah.
with them in these amazing ways.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It is.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
We went from underwater tour guides to search and rescue specialists and even marine research assistants.
Wow.
It's pretty amazing to think about what these creatures are capable of.
Yeah. It really makes you think.
It does, even though of a pretty lighthearted thought experiment.
Right.
It makes you wonder,
Yeah.
what if killer whales could choose their careers?
What would they choose?
Yeah.
What would that tell us about them?
Right. About their intelligence, their social structures, how they see us.
That's the real question.
It is. That's a question worth pondering even after this deep dive is over.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive, everyone.
It's been fun.
Until next time.
See ya!